How do we look?
Let's
How does
see.
Beans look is the most important thing.
Beans, you look amazing. You're a
Beans.
star. You're meant to
You're
be
a
a star.
star.
Hey everyone, it's Pete DeYoung and Caitlin Brascio here
Hi.
with RE/MAX Professionals. And we want to give you a bit of a market update for Calgary real estate. And this is for November of this year versus November of last year.
Correct.
And when we look at that, we did see that sales came up a little bit, which is a little understandable, right? We've got a lot more inventory. It should be easy. We didn't go up much versus November of last year. Remember, November of last year was a very exciting time too. The whole year was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But we are still up about 1% from last year in total sales. So I think we sold like 1,800 homes. 1,800 homes this year.
Yeah. And then now when we look at new listings, we are also up almost about 4.5% compared to where we were at last year.
Yeah. Which, considering inventory is up like 45% from last year. And it sounds crazy. Like it sounds like we should have lots of inventory, but we really don't.
No.
It's just that last year we had like virtually none. Yeah, exactly.
So now because we have lots of inventory, our months of supply skyrocketed as well, almost 46% compared to where we were at last year. That's 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our sales price went up a little bit as well from November of last year, even though like usually if you see inventory grow at the rate that it is, you'll see prices being affected, but we're still up 3.5% from November of last year. So prices continue to go up, not at the rate they were, but
not at the rate that they were. But when we're looking at different segments of the market, we look at the detached market, where we're about 7.2% of an increase compared to where we were at last year.
Yeah. Did that dog die? Like it's not moving.
She's breathing.
She's just like enjoying sitting by the fire.
She's so calm. Yeah. You got scared there for a second.
Well, I'm like it's usually a very active little puppy, so I'm like it didn't die, did it? But no, apparently it's alive. Kate mentioned that the detached homes went up
7.2% compared to where we were at last year.
Yeah, the semi-detached, which would be like half duplex and stuff. This wouldn't include townhouses, but homes that are attached, like two at a time, half duplex, that kind of thing. They were up 7.7% from last year.
Yeah, and then when we talk about townhouses, they went up 6.6% compared to last year.
Yeah, and the best performing segment of the market, who would have guessed this? Apartments are up 9% from last year. And like, wasn't someone predicting this the year before?
I was just about to say, who was that?
I know who it was.
Who?
It was me. Yes.
It was Pete, yes.
So those of you that followed my advice and bought a little condo, you've probably done really well on it this year.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. But when we talk about different regions in Calgary itself, there's one region that seemed to really outdo the other ones, which is the east.
Yeah, the area that everyone said never ever buy in Forest Lawn or Dover or that. Those are terrible areas. Don't buy there.
Yeah.
Boy, did that market ever prove them wrong. Yeah.
This whole year it's proved them wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the area that still did pretty much, and we've talked about this throughout the whole year, the downtown area, just not even an increase of 1% where we were at last year.
And considering the east side went up over 10%, that's, of course, it had most room to grow as well in that kind of thing. But, But I'm still thinking that the downtown is an opportunity. If you're looking to invest, what happened downtown is right around the time of COVID and even the year prior when gas and oil prices plummeted, there was areas of the city like Beltline that were like 30% of the listings and they were vacant.
Yes.
Maybe 30, like almost a third of them were vacant. And as those vacancies have come down and people are returning to work downtown, we haven't seen the prices reflect that yet, but it's going to happen. Like once it sort of gets to, 95% occupancy, you'll see prices go up. So you will happen to you will see it.
Exactly.
But in general, it's been a great year. The year started off a lot different than how it finished. The first half of the year we had virtually no inventory and sales were very, very strong.
Yeah.
Towards the last half of the year, we were working more towards a balanced market. In the last week or two, I think things have been changing again.
Yes, things have been changing again. So just even the week ending December 5th, we sold 2% more homes than we were actually listing.
Yeah, and that was driven mostly by the detached market. The detached market, we had a sales to listing ratio of 118%. So we sold 18% more homes in detached homes in Calgary in the last week, the week ending December 5th. than 18% more than we listed.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
if that continues, you're going to see a pretty good spike in prices again in the spring, and that's kind of what I'm predicting. Of course, there's a ton of variances. What's going to happen to Keystone XL? What's going to happen with the tariffs? There's all this other stuff,
All the
but
political stuff.
yeah, I'm thinking we're going to have a very strong spring. Time will tell. I don't have a crystal ball, but yeah. But we do want to wish you a happy new year, regardless of what real estate does, and of course, a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, yes. Regardless of how you're spending the holidays, I hope you guys are surrounded by loved ones and enjoy the Christmas time of year. I always love Christmas.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sitting by the fire.
Yes.
Roasting chestnuts. Yeah. Does anyone actually roast chestnuts by an open fire?
But I think it's part of a song.
Yeah. When I grew up in Ontario, we had a chestnut tree on our street. I remember. But I don't think we ever roasted. If you have a fire and you have a chestnut tree, feel free to roast chestnuts by the open fire. But whatever you're doing this Christmas, I'm hoping you find yourself in church this Christmas. It's a great place to spend Christmas because, of course, that's what Christmas is about. And you could, get into a carol sing or whatever you do. Either way, just enjoy the time off from work a little bit and enjoy time with family and friends and maybe some eggnog and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, and Happy New Year.
Bye.